Night Court ASMR. Hello, darling, and welcome to the Night Court. As always, it's your choice, and you have chosen a dream that I will put in the Artist's Quarter playlist, probably, because this is not necessarily a tale or a story or anything like I often do. I thought today we could just have some Christmas tingles. I went around collecting just a few things that make me feel in the Christmas mood, as it were. And in fact, today I'm wearing, you can't really see it, I didn't plan that well, my ugly Christmas sweater. Got my reindeer for you. And so I just thought we could enjoy each other's company for a few minutes. Dreams are designed to calm and quiet a racing mind, at least the ones on my channel are. Inviting steadiness, relaxation, and even sleep. 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 This dream is going to be one where I hopefully make you tingle, and we're going to do some of my very favorite things like tea, tapping, and crinkling, and drinking, and maybe eating some Christmas cookies. I don't do a lot of eating ASMR, but I do think certain things can be quite pleasant, like foods like shortbread cookies, things that aren't like squelchy. Hopefully you agree, and if you don't, then you could just skip those parts. And so let's get into it. Take a moment before we begin to prepare yourself to attend the night court. Ensure that you will be undisturbed and unrequired to do anything but listen, engage, and enjoy for the duration of the experience. Because this session is designed to induce blissful, deep relaxation. You should not listen while driving, operating heavy machinery, or otherwise completing a task that requires your careful attention. If it only requires a little bit of your attention, I think we'll be fine. Now, if you haven't already, darling, turn down the lights. Sit or lie back in a comfortable position. Ensure that your neck, back, and legs are supported. As your shoulders relax and your jaw unclenches, and perhaps your eyes close, your ears open, attuned to each sound, perhaps already visualizing the dark, star-flecked sky overhead, the glow of a city on the horizon, the cool mountain wind whispering, and the dark embrace of the night. It's a welcome embrace. Now I am a person that quite enjoys Christmas. I have certain Christmas movies that I like. I think probably the definitive favorite would have to be A Muppet Christmas Carol, if I'm being totally honest with myself. In fact, I think that A Muppet Christmas Carol is probably the best rendition of A Christmas Carol to date, and I have seen many film versions because I am a huge Charles Dickens fan overall. And I went to actually the Dickens Museum just a couple of years ago in London. It was very moving. He's wonderful. He wrote other Christmas stories too. But I think there's something, I understand why A Christmas Carol captures the popular imagination so well. Maybe I'll do a video reading of that. It's not terribly long, and usually around the holidays I will reread it, or in the last couple of years I found a wonderful audiobook version, and it's public domain now, so of course it's free, to read. But the audiobook version that Tim Curry narrates, so if I do read any of it here, just know that I do not believe myself to be of Tim Curry caliber, but it's wonderful. I've been listening to that for a few years now around Christmas time. Now, I have like an advent calendar. It's like a tea box. It's an advent tea calendar, really. I don't know whether you can see it. From the English tea shop, love and prosperity through community, it says. It's such a pretty box, but the glare is really just, I think, making this almost impossible for you. The box itself is lovely. It has these, it's embossed with different birds, a tea kettle, flowers and leaves, and candy canes. I love to listen to tapping, but I actually don't love when tapping has like a very specific rhythm that it falls into. This is like one of those soft hardcover book jackets. And when you sort of go over the textured parts of this, it's quite nice. So I'm afraid I'm going to do something somewhat sacrilegious and look with you at all 25 days instead of being surprised. I thought about doing a chocolate advent calendar, but I decided I would not be able to help myself from probably eating 25 chocolates in one sitting, so we're doing tea. So I've already made day one. It's December 1st today. The first packet from the English tea shop is white tea, coconut, and passion fruit. See my unceremoniously ripped tea bag. And I've made my cup of tea. I don't, sadly, have a Christmas mug of any kind. It's funny because I really like Christmas and I love decorating and things like that, but I'm borderline minimalist as far as sort of items in the house go, and I don't buy a lot of like extra dishes or things like that. I don't like having things I don't use all year. So there is an area of a closet for, Christmas decorations. But I try not to go crazy because clutter really bothers me. So we're gonna have my Michael Scott Dunder Mifflin mug. We're not doing the best at Christmas yet, are we? But I hope this video is cozy enough that you feel how much I really do enjoy the season through it anyway. And the funny thing is, I'm also not a coconut person, but the sort of white tea and passion fruit, I think that's what it was. I had a sip already. They take over. Yeah. And in fact, I'm more of a gourmand tea flavor than a fruity and scents and all sorts and everything in perfume and in food. Like give me chocolate ice cream over like strawberry any day. I hope I'm not saying anything too controversial. I know people have strong opinions about ice cream. Maybe I should just stay off that topic. But this mug was given to me a couple Christmases ago as a gift, so, you know, to me it's Christmassy. I love the way mugs sound. I just love a ramble video too. I love watching role plays. I love really organized videos. I do, but sometimes just a good casual chat will really do it for me. Let's have a sip. Oh, it's really nice. I usually drink the kind of tea that you'd add a bit of milk to, or milk substitute, whatever, something creamy. But this is really nice on its own. Now, I say we go ahead and ruin all the surprises. Something to read out loud to, and also to crinkle. I know I've mentioned before, but one of my all-time favorite sound triggers is tea crinkling. Oh. This reminds me of the old way that books, well, they're still indexed the same way, but we don't electronically track in a library anymore. Of course, things with cards. But this reminds me, do you remember those old like card catalogs you'd have to sift through? Alright. Let's get in here and look at day 2. I think I can commit to a cup of tea a day. What do you guys think? I want to do it in real time when I ultimately have them. To drink. I doubt there'll be any that have flavors that I just hate, you know? I mean, I've rarely met a tea I didn't like. I just have preferences, but let's see. Okay, what's a surprise? Oh, and they have little facts on the back of them. Oh, this is neat. Did I miss the one from the other tea? Well, the first one's just about the companies. Not as interesting. Okay, did you know black, green, and white tea come from the same shrub? The Camellia sinensis. Did you know that? I did not, I'll be honest. So black, green, and white tea all come from the same shrub. That's kind of nuts to me, actually. Oh, this is right up my street. Rooibos, cocoa, and vanilla. God, you guys, I cannot wait for tomorrow. I don't have headphones in right now, so I'm just getting the raw tingles, unfiltered. rose, cocoa, and vanilla. I hope I can get these back in and I'm not totally making this impossible. Day 3. Did you know this is from the English tea shop? Our philosophy, Prohava, means community in Sinhala, the Sri Lankan language. White tea and tropical fruits. It's nice to say, even if it's just an average drinking experience. White tea and tropical fruits. I think this crinkling is going to be pretty loud as I look at the waveforms here, but I personally prefer my ASMR kind of loud because I can always lower the volume, you know. As long as the video itself doesn't have a crazy distribution. You know, doesn't fluctuate like massively. Then I can just choose a volume that I'm happy with. But if it's too quiet, then I can't get, you know, what I want out of it always. Now this is written in French. What are they doing to me here? I think what it's saying is, did you know that the temperature and oxidation of the tea determines the color? Something like that. I don't know French. I can speak Spanish fairly well. And some words are similar enough I can make guesses, which I've done. Mint black tea. I think they're going back and forth between the fruity and the gourmand. I mean, I will literally just listen to tea crinkling for like hours. Especially if it takes me that long to fall asleep. It's not usually the ASMR's fault, but the issues of my day, as it were. I used to have pretty bad insomnia. Thank you, ASMR, for helping me mint black tea. On the 5th day of Christmas. Well, that's not quite right. But the 5th day of December anyway, if you're looking at an advent calendar. Let's see what we have on day 5. Ooh, this is just called Revive Me. But it's organic white tea with moringa, cinnamon, rosehip, and ginseng. 6. Did you know tea, particularly green tea, is rich in antioxidants? Why, yes, I did know. Oh, big reveal. Energize me. That's what it's called. Just, oh, this is impossible. Energize me. Herbal tea with spearmint, peppermint, blackberry, and ginseng. I do like mint. I find returning these to their cards to be quite a tingly sound. Number 7. Did you know we have trained over 500 farmers in sustainable organic farming? I don't feel these are facts as much as they are, English tea shop brags. That's okay. Super berries. Caffeine-free. Hibiscus. Rooibos, beetroot, spearmint, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. What a party. Number 8. Did you know if consumed without added sugar or milk, tea contains 0 calories? Yep. Cinnamon, moringa, and ginger. This sounds nice. Gosh, I cannot wait to see what they give you on the final day. And do they decide this sort of thing like by committee? They sit down, create all their flavors at like a very long mahogany desk together. Did you know we have funded over, oh, that's the same. Okay, 500 organic certifications over the past 3 years. Ain't nothing like a humble brag in the form of defact. Let's see what the flavor is. Ooh, mighty matcha. Organic green tea with roasted rice, cocoa, mate, coconut, and matcha. I like matcha. That's nice. That looks different on the waveform. coffee snob. Ooh, how fortuitous. Day 10, or at least, kind of a funny coincidence. This is coffee cocoa. I already feel cozy thinking about when I drink this. See you soon, baby. Number 11. Did you know English Tea Shop is a 30% owned employee business? That's actually pretty cool. No, I'm not trying to do a promo for English Tea Shop, I swear. Hopefully they don't come at me about this. Peachy Keen, hibiscus, rosehip, lemon, lemongrass, cinnamon, and apple. How is there not peach? Okay, toward the end, there's natural peach flavor. Kind of buried the lead there. Did you know that tea is the most consumed beverage in the world, apart from water? Yes, I did. I don't think most of us will be surprised by that. Seasonal siesta. Okay. Lemongrass, herbal tea, and cinnamon. Ginger, garcinia, hibiscus, and lemon. I'm not sure why they're invoking a Spanish tradition with that, though. What am I missing? Sounds nice enough. I need a sip of tea. Number 13. Did you know to produce white tea, only the first leaf and the bud are harvested from the tea plant's stem? That is new to me. Or if not totally new, then forgotten knowledge for sure. White tea, coconut, and passion fruit. That's what I had today. Are they repeating them? I'm skeptical about what experience I'm gonna have here now. I mean, I think all flavors of tea crinkle the same, so there's that. Let's see what's behind door number 14, shall we? I've committed to this. Like, we're doing it. All of them. But I hope they're different. No, I think they're repeating some. Rooibos, cocoa, and vanilla. Okay. I'm gonna bright side it and say, at least if you really like one, You know you're gonna get it again. White tea with tropical fruits. I mean, I don't think anyone's like waiting with bated breath to learn what the flavors are, so I hope you're not disappointed by the repeats. We have another. Number 17. Did you know Sri Lanka is celebrated for its exceptional teas as well as its production of cinnamon, spices, herbs, and exotic fruits? This has revived me again. What I want to see is whether I get something new on the last day, and maybe something that's like traditionally Christmassy, you know, like chocolate mint or something. Or at least that seems Christmassy to me. Maybe something with like mulled wine spice profile. A mulled wine spice profile. Something like that. Day 19. Got the berries again. I think these are all repeats, so I'm just gonna skip. I'm just gonna skip to the last day. Number 25. Did you know our partner farmers receive compensation that far exceeds fair trade standards? Oh, this is just getting hilarious. This like English tea shop, a factoid, where you're just sort of forced to learn more about the company, and I'm sure they're terribly ethical and wonderful. Okay, so day 25 is tropical black tea. In it is lemongrass, cocoa, coconut, and mango. I'm underwhelmed, but I do love this beautiful box and the way the tea sounds. Some of you may have already skipped to the other triggers, and that is fine. I am such a tea crinkle girly. Ooh. I think it was just like imprinted on me by Emma Whispers Red years ago. It was like early ASMR experience, and now it's just like peak ASMR to me. So iconic. So now you know more about the humanitarian efforts of the English tea shop. And have hopefully enjoyed some crinkling and utter rambling. If you've stuck with me this far, let's see how my Christmas gnome sounds. I love gnomes. I went to Sweden a couple of years ago, and has the, Beanie Baby texture. I like gnome decorations for Christmas. That's the direction I take things. I just think it sounds so good. Maybe it's just me. I hope not. Sorry about violating you, Gnome. I don't think he cares, do you? Makes me want to lay down on a pillow like made of this. Very different from tea crinkles. Okay. Thank you for joining us. My Christmas gnome. Bye. Thank you for having me. This is a snow globe. It's not a normal snow globe with water. It actually very loudly and obnoxiously plays a Christmas song, which I will not do to you. We actually put like a sticker over the speaker because it's so loud. But it plays Let It Snow. Weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Doesn't show signs of stopping. Very different sound than the plastic part on the top. And I brought me some corn for popping. Lights are truly down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. So you love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Goodbye, Santa. Now, if you'll indulge me. Cut that out. Now, if you'll indulge me, I have a tin. It's actually for Walker's Shortbread cookies. Festive Shortbread assortment. A selection of our delicious all-butter festive shortbread shapes ready to celebrate. But also lived in Scotland for a chunk of time. And seriously, there are no better shortbread cookies, in my humble opinion. But I wanted to try some other flavors, and that's what I put in the box. Opens a bit loudly, doesn't it? But also it has these like plastic dividers, which I also think sound great. How much do you want me to just eat this cookie? Oh God, I gotta eat it. This is another type of shortbread. And it's pistachio. I love pistachio flavored things. It's very crumbly, which is what you'd expect. So I'm sorry for any mess, but hopefully we avoid that. It has a lot of butter in it. It's delightful. I won't subject you to full tin of cookie eating. That is the type of cookie, though. Now I'm salivating. That really requires a liquid because my mouth is so dry now. It's salivating and dry at the same time. And finally, we have just this really basic, cute Christmas ornament. This room is a bit dark, so it's just really pretty. It's not sentimental or anything, but I like how it sounds because it has these depressions. Looks like a disco ball, doesn't it? And I love the way that texture sounds. Navidad. Buen Natal. And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Good night. Good night. Good night. The night court.